Well, good evening. Have you ever wondered why, when you lend or borrow $100 from a bank, you suddenly end up dealing with $105? It sounds like a ridiculous arrangement, right? You give $100 today, you get $105 tomorrow. It's as if money is growing on trees. But economics doesn't work that way. The money you receive for waiting is called interest. And if you don't understand the concept of interest, you're essentially walking into the casino of economics without knowing the rules. Let's go somewhere simple, a tropical island. On this island, our currency is not dollars nor euros, it's just tuna fish. Meet Ben. Ben is a hard-working fisherman who wants a new fishing boat so he can catch 10 tuna a day. But Ben only has 5 stored fish right now. And meet Jane. Jane isn't a fisherman, but she's smart. She has 5 stored tuna and she can eat them whenever she wants. Ben tells Jane, "Jane, I know you have 5 extra fish. If you're lending to me to buy my boat, I will give you back 5 fish next week." Jane should protest and say, "Wait a minute." Jane should protest because Ben is offering a 1-to-1 trade. 5 fish today for 5 fish next week? That doesn't make sense. Why doesn't it make sense? Because humans, like monkeys, pigeons, and even smart gorillas, inherently have a time preference. You want to be happy today. 5 fish today means 5 hot meals, 5 moments of pleasure. 5 fish next week means 5 potential hot meals. Jane must be rewarded for her patience. Jane says, "I will give you 5 fish today, but I will take 1 extra fish as a rent for my patience." Ben agrees. This 1 extra fish is the first component of interest. This is simply the price of time, where Jane foregoes her current consumption. Well, now assume Ben is not entirely convinced and asks, "Just 1 fish? Why more?" Here, 2 other important components come into play. First, risk. Jane should ask, "Ben, what if your boat sinks in a storm next week or a shark eats your fish? I've essentially lost both my fish and my opportunity to consume them." To cover this risk of default, Jane adds 1 more fish to her demand. This 1 extra fish is the price of risk. And second, inflation. And this is the most important part of the story. On our island, tuna fish, due to a shortage of clean water or population growth, gets 10% more expensive every year. If Jane lends 5 fish today and gets 5 fish back next week, those 5 fish tomorrow are worth less than 5 fish today. Jane must get at least enough to keep her purchasing power constant. So, Jane adds 1 more fish as protection against inflation. Congratulations! We now have 3 extra fish. In the real economy, the interest rate you see is a combination of these 3 things. 1, time preference. 2, risk. 3, inflation. In the end, Ben pays back 8 fish instead of 5. See? Interest is neither theft nor magic money. Interest is just a simple factoring, the price of your patience and the price of the risk you take. This is one of the most fundamental and important rules of the economic game. To make sure you don't just laugh when the bank offers you 0.5% interest next time, but truly understand what's behind it, stay tuned.